Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of the Atlanta United Career Mode. Now, I did say that I was only going to be recording 2 episodes a week for this series, but with the MLS getting delayed, which we'll talk about in this video, and I'm going to be possibly traveling this upcoming week, even with coronavirus going on. I'm going to go ahead and record, I think, 4 or maybe 5 episodes. Basically, the rest of the month through the rest of March, I'm going to have recorded in this one session. We're going to see how far we can get in this career mode because I do want to start another Atlanta United career mode. Not that this one's overly boring, but just because of the things going on, I'd rather do something a little bit more creative with my time. And this, obviously, I've already done an MLS career mode, so... But we'll still talk about the MLS, we'll still talk about coronavirus, the team, the players, the recent games, all of the above. So, Rossetto wants to play in the next game. He said he's playing well. I'll consider it. I don't really think he's playing all that great, though. We do have a match against Colorado. Currently in the league, we are in 7th place, but we are 3 games behind most of the teams in the league. I believe we can get all the way up to 2nd place if we do end up winning our matches, which currently Orlando City is there. But again, you guys know how the MLS schedule is. It is always a bit janky. So let's go ahead and jump into this match against Colorado and see if we can get a dub. Alright, so we do have a home match here against Colorado. Like I said, a lot of this video, a lot of this series is kind of just talking about recent events while we play with the most up-to-date Atlanta United squad we can. As you guys know, the season's been delayed. Last night we should have played, and I say last night because today's Sunday as I'm recording this. You guys will probably watch this episode on Monday. But there was supposed to be a game against Sporting KC at home that I would have gone to. We would have talked about today in this episode. Oh, God. But instead, the season has been delayed a month. Don Garber just sent out another communication via email, probably social media as well, but I saw it on my email, that they still have full intent on playing every game this season, even though they're delaying for 30 days. Obviously, if it gets delayed any more than 30 days, it will change quite a bit. Oh, God, get off of me. But that's going to be pretty crazy to play the remaining of the season. The schedule's already pretty nuts for the MLS, in my opinion. So to say that they're going to play the entire season is pretty wild. Now, I know the U.S. Open Cup has been suspended as well. I don't see the U.S. Open Cup happening if we have to play an entire season of the MLS still. That's a lot of midweek games. That's a lot of poor scheduling. I mean, there's still, 5 teams in the Champions League as well, which has also been suspended. Which who knows how that's going to end up going with the scheduling there. I don't know, man. That is nuts to think about, though. Let's go, Darren.
This is where the space is at the moment on the flanks.
Oh, Barco, you got to come in faster there, bud. But let's get this cross in. Barco, again. Damn. Go out. We've had all of the ball so far in this game. But yeah, the scheduling would be absolutely absurd. The good news is, you know, if Joseph Martinez heals quickly, we could end up getting him back maybe only, you know, a few months into the season versus 4 to 5 on a good term for his torn ACL. So now I think that's what the heck. But of course, it is preferred. I mean, the first opening game of the season, Atlanta United played 2 games so far this season. Both, I think the average was like a 59 or 60 something. I guess it would have been like a 64,000 capacity game on average for the first 2 games. Of course, 2 games, and they were both huge games, but I mean, that's insane to think about, that like that many people congregated in the same place. Let's go, Pity! Congregated in the same place for a sporting event. That's pretty insane if you think about it. So, I get why it's obviously canceled or suspended, I should say. I mean, yeah, because I don't know, dude, the amount of people that I was sitting around and you just kind of question everything, and then of course the safety of the players as well. So it all totally makes sense, but it is wild that the world is kind of in a state that it's in. Oh my God, what a cross! Nobody played defense. That run was actually perfect. Because I don't think Kai Kamara would have gotten that header. But yeah, it's pretty wild. And again, it kind of leaves us with not too much to talk about now. Since the last episode, we have not talked about the Champions League that happened, which unfortunately, the CONCACAF Champions League got canceled or suspended the day after that loss. So if it would have been the day of the match, you know, we could have had a good result, or a no result, which would have been a better result than what we got. And instead, we're going to be, what, 3-0 down? Or yeah, 3-0 down. So, I mean, the second half looked better. The first half was rough, man. They said they wanted to play their own style. They didn't want to hide away from their opponents in Club America. But that's exactly what happened in the first half, and they took advantage of us, man. I think a lot of it came down to the fact that there wasn't a striker, so there was really no like pace control up top, in my opinion. The shots just weren't good enough. The passing was okay. Castro looked pretty good. Surprised he was wearing the number 15, which again still haven't fixed the numbers in the series, I don't think. One day we'll get there. Maybe in this episode if I remember after this game. But yeah, man, I don't know. Again, it is a pretty wild thought. Horrible cross. That all sports have been canceled for the next 30 days minimum, basically. Or I guess beginning, so we'll say like 20 days minimum. Which I think, I mean, unless there's a cure, I don't see sports coming back in April. At least as early as they want them to. In terms of like, I know, because like, for work for me, we're mandatory work from home until March 28th. And then they're going to reevaluate it then. I would be surprised if I end up back in office March 28th. Luckily, I can do my job at home, so I don't have to worry about not making money for the next however long, which I know is, oh God, which I know is a concern for a lot of people in the world. Now, I was supposed to travel. My birthday is next week, next Monday, as you guys are watching this, so I'll make sure everybody says happy birthday on my video that's coming out next Monday, which will be another Atlanta United video. But I don't know. As of right now, I'm still going on that trip, but it's questionable. Because it's like, do you really want to go sit on a plane around other people? Which I'm sure not that many people will be on the plane because a lot of people are canceling their flights because you can cancel or reschedule for free. So it might not be that crowded, but you're coming in contact with a lot of things, a lot of seats, a lot of services. Of course, just like wash your hands, do all the good things, and you're probably fine. But then if I travel and then there's a domestic travel block, like there has been for a lot of international flights. Now it's Europe, Ireland, and the UK cannot travel to America currently. So, I mean, it could, and they're talking about domestic travel, and then I could get stuck where I'm going, and I wouldn't have any of my stuff other than work stuff, which is fine, but who's going to take care of my house, you know? Barco's offside. Damn. Stand on side there, man. That was a good play, except for that. So I might cancel my trip. And if I cancel my trip, all that means is more FIFA and Warzone for me. I did upload one Warzone video. Just so you guys do know, if I ever do upload Warzone videos, they're not going to take a priority over the FIFA videos. Like that day, I uploaded a player career mode in the afternoon. Let's go, Barco. Good shot, baby. I uploaded a FIFA video in the morning and then a Warzone video at night. Or I say morning, it was 2 p.m. But and then I uploaded the Warzone video later on in the evening. So I'll always end up uploading 2 videos a day if I upload Warzone gameplay. I'm just playing it a lot. I'm streaming it every day on my Twitch. at 8 p.m. every day so far is currently the schedule, unless I go live early on the weekends. But definitely weekdays are going to be like an 8 p.m. start time usually. Give or take maybe an hour, but let's go, Darren. Let's cut that back there, bud. Rosetto. Rosetto got injured. I didn't even talk about that. That's wild. I mean, he was on the field for what, like 14 minutes or something? Ooh. Guys. This guy wanted to play. He asked me to play. This guy asked me to play in this game. He's like, Coach, I'm in good form. Where in the heck were you heading that ball? He tried to clear it. He's playing defense on offense. What is this jackass doing, dude? I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos, though. I mean, we are 2 weeks into March, and we haven't missed a single upload in, I guess it's been 4 months. Let's just say 2020. But even at the end of 2019, we were missing videos, which is absolutely awesome. I do still want to start a streaming series on this channel. I think it's going to be player career mode related, just because I know that's what has gathered a lot of traction on this channel, which I do really appreciate, honestly. The support on those videos has been great. The channel's been growing every single day, which, like, you honestly can't ask for much more than that. It's steady growth. It's small growth, but it's steady, and that's all that matters, man. And I'm still really enjoying it. This is the longest I've enjoyed a FIFA. I know there's been a lot of talk of like people that are going back to FIFA 19. I can't possibly imagine going to FIFA 19, man. I despised that game. This one's not perfect, don't get me wrong. Let's go! Darren Maddox gets a bike. I can't even score a bike with Joseph Martinez. I've never scored a bike with Joseph Martinez in FIFA 20, dude. But Darren Maddox comes onto the field while Joseph's away, and he scores a bike. Let's go, man. What a beautiful goal. Look at this run. He pulls in the defender. He gets on the other side of him. Love to see it. What a man, Darren Maddox. Let's go, man. Not a huge fan of the fact that we signed, what's his name? JJ something? Dynamite is what Darren Eales called him. But it's just another USL striker, man. Which makes me think that they've gotten positive news about Joseph Martinez, but they're just not telling us yet. Because honestly, giving timelines to fans for whenever they're when their favorite player is gonna be back, it never works out well. Either they get the timeline right, and sometimes the player rushes back too fast, and other times the players don't come back as fast, and then the fans are mad for some reason at the team for that. So I get why they're keeping it close to their chest, but if they're signing the players that they are, I have a feeling that they feel pretty confident he's going to be back on the shorter end of that term, which would be what, 4 months maybe? Which again, 3 months into the season would not be bad at all, man. Would not be bad at all. What a run by Pity here. Oof. The tackle comes in, but we get away. Nice, Pity. You're an animal. Goes to the keeper. Clint Irwin collects, but that is alright. 88th minute. I've made 3 subs, but the game hasn't stopped in a while, so I don't know if I'm going to get my subs off, honestly. Nice from Rosetto. Down to Barco. Horrible header. My headers are so bad, dude. My timing is so bad on headers. Every time. We finally get our subs in for literally like the last kick of the game, but that is A-okay. Bro, I slept for like probably like 12 hours last night. I went to bed late because, you know, Warzone, obviously. I went to bed at like 1:30 or 2. And slept until 1:30 or 2, which was pretty nuts. But I loved it. I haven't slept like that in a while. That is the end of the match, though. 8 shots, 3 on target, 3 goals. Can't complain, man. The shot accuracy was pretty bad, though. We tried a few different kinds of shots with a few different players and their weak foots and stuff like that. I actually didn't mind Pity on the right. I don't know if I really liked Rossetto, though, and I like Jurgen Damm, so Pity's probably still going to be playing center mid. I just think he could have played a little bit better in that game, but that is A-okay. Jurgen Damm's short passing goes up, his attack positioning goes up as well.